Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you happen to be watching this. Welcome along to the first ever review show for the Miami Dolphins UK YouTube channel. Very, very excited to bring this to you guys. You've been reacting well to my Twitter videos, and I've been given the opportunities now to represent the Miami Dolphins UK Twitter page. Very, very big honour for myself. Very, very much appreciated to that, and I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe for more content. There's going to be quite a lot of stuff coming out in the near future, but we are reacting to today's game that Miami lost against the Cowboys 6-31. Scoreline that looks bad. Tale of two halves for me. Really, really big tale of two halves. I've got my notes. I'm going to be trying to refer to those as giving kind of a raw reaction to it, and then I'm going to summarise at the end. But if I go back to the first half notes we have got on here, Rosen to Parker, one-handed catch, missed field goal. Already starting off on the right foot, but the missed field goal is really disappointing. Dak moves down the field very easily. Field goal tipped away thanks to a good defensive play by Parker, so it's 0-3. Cowboys on 3rd and 20, get 33. Big mistake. It doesn't matter what third down other teams are on at the moment. Miami just seem to allow them just a way to be able to get back into the game. Really disappointing. Leads to a Cowboys touchdown. We're 10-0 down. You're thinking, oh God, here we go again. It's going to be one of those games. But then things start to happen for Miami. Rosen, great movement away from pressure, gets a first down. Fake run to Ballage and pass to Preston Williams for a big game. Another throw to Williams for a first down. 3 runs in the red zone and no touchdown. He wants to go for a 4th down. We say no. We go for a field goal. Disappointing. He wants to go for it, but to be honest, there should have been a throw call at some point during those games. You can't just constantly go for 3 run games. We needed to mix it up a little bit, but as I said, from Rosen's perspective, I love it. He wants to go for it. That's exactly what I want in my quarterback. Great play from him. We go for a field goal. Disappointing. We try an onside kick. Nearly works. Penalty for moving too early. Bobby came with an interception. Great. Things are starting to go Miami's way. We got a great stoppage from Badamosi for a 3rd and out for Dallas. Again, things are starting to go our way. Rosen, after a run and catch, head injury. I'm thinking, oh no, please get up. Please get up. Fitzpatrick comes in. He does well in terms of a couple of plays he does have. Under pressure, moves around, gets us back in the motion. Rosen comes back in. Big throw to Williams and a touch in the end zone. Holds on to the ball, but then fumbles it right at the crucial moment. Should have been challenged. We don't. We go for a field goal. Big mistake on that part. Dallas 3rd and out after a penalty. Great cover from the Miami secondary. Drake with a great run. Parker with a throw. Flag means we're moving down the field. Drake with a great run. Rosen to Parker. Nearly an interception. We get a holding call. We're moving down the field. Drake loses the ball with 25 seconds left of the second half. Well, we could have gone in ahead at the Cowboys. Who would have said that before the game kicked off? Absolutely no one, including myself. But we don't. It then gives Dallas the opportunity to try and go for a Hail Mary. It doesn't get completed. Miami 6, Dallas 10 at half time. We then move on into the second half, and this is where the Dak Prescott show just comes to town. The guy has been absolutely superb and immense over the last 4 years. He's got better every single year, and he's just showing why he's going to be an elite quarterback. The guy moves the Cowboys up another couple of gears, and they get 2 very quick touchdowns to start the 3rd quarter. We then can't build up any sort of momentum. There's sack after sack. Rosen, I think, ended up on having 3 sacks against him. One shining light from the 3rd quarter was the fact that Taco Charlton gets a sack on Prescott against his old team. He's going to love that. The end of the 3rd quarter, pumped by Dallas, and we nearly fumble it. So things are now starting to go against us. We're now 24-6 down. The 3rd quarter has just been the Dak Prescott show. Dallas are just absolutely superb at this point. Rosen starts going for a lot of long throws now. He's just thinking, right, I've just got nothing to lose. I'm going to try and do this thing. But the offensive line has already had a couple of injuries to it. It's starting to collapse. We're starting to make punts. The catches that were in the first half are not happening now. Is a lot of mistakes now starting to creep in. Howard gets ejected from the pitch for shoving. Pollard makes a run, gets another touchdown. We're trying to go for it towards the end, but nothing's really happening. Dallas end up winning the game 31-6. Now, my main points from this and things I want to start looking forward to, things that got to start, we've got to be talking about the positives. We all know Miami's situation. We all know what we're about now. We're tanking. We can't pretend we're not doing anything else. So we've got to start looking for some good points in this. Rosen looked very comfortable in that first half. His movement, his calling, I thought he did quite well. I was really, really impressed with him, and I think that's a great start to his Miami career. Preston Williams is a raw talent. He made some big catches, but he had a lot of drops as well. I think if we keep working on him and Rosen have already said that they are really good friends off the pitch. I think this combination, if we keep at it throughout this season, I think Preston Williams, as an undrafted wide receiver, I think he could. Sky's the limit. He could be very, very good, but he just needs to keep going. Parker made some big plays, but again, big drops. We're making a lot of good plays in this game, but we've also dropped a lot. It wasn't the greatest game for the wide receivers, but they were getting better. But for Parker, who should be established by now, still making a couple of mistakes on there. Missed field goals and few drop catches. I've talked about the drop catches, but missed field goal. Third, three opportunities to run the ball. When we are in the red zone, we miss those opportunities. These are all things in the first half went against us, and we could have gone in at halftime ahead, which would have been unbelievable. Jesse Davis getting injured, that big blow, really, really big blow. It forced the guard to move to left tackle. A new guard came in, and the offensive line just after a while just got beat. Like proper beat down. Yeah, really big blow on that part. And the final thing to wrap it up with is the fact that Dak Prescott is immense. Just completely and utterly up the game when it had to be. I think that the Cowboys were shocked, and I was as well. I was really shocked with how well Miami played in that first half. They obviously went in at halftime, got an absolute rollicking, came out and did really well in the second half. But what do you guys think? Are you happy with that? I know it's a weird question to ask considering we lost 31-6, but are you happy with that, Miami fans? Can you see improvements, or am I just kind of like looking at it with Miami tinted glasses on and the same mistakes are still there? What do you think? Leave it down in the comment section. We will reply to every single one of your comments. What do you think about the game? What do you think about Preston Williams? Is he as good as I'm making out? Is he still raw? What do you think? And how are you feeling about Rosen after that performance? Let me know and we will reply to it. But as I said, make sure you hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe for more Miami Dolphins content. Thank you very much, guys. Fins up.